we are going to be talking about safety glasses, and we're just not going to look at them and see if they look nice. We actually got nerdy. My wife is a second-year law student, and she read all of this, and we try to figure out what all these little nomenclatures are and all this safety regulations and requirements. And we found out that there's standards for safety glasses, and they have little etching on their glass, and the type of glass you're supposed to have, the polycarbonate or the scratch-free, the UV protectant, the anti-fog. We're gonna look at some of these. We already tested a bunch, so we're only gonna tell you which ones we like, and we're gonna show you some of the ones that we don't like real quickly, and then we're gonna recommend which ones you should get. So let's go ahead and get started. So why safety glasses? Well, I have firsthand experience. I have two stories to tell you. One time I was underneath a Corvette and I was installing something, and a piece of rust fell in my eye, and I rubbed it in, and it was a perfectly shaped piece of rust, and it went inside my eye. I had to go to the doctor, and they had to drill around it, and no, they actually had to pull it out, and then they had to drill around it because they needed to remove any of the rust that kind of leaked out of the foreign material thingy that was in my eye, and that was no fun. They had to like put my head in this thing, and I didn't have safety glasses. Another thing, I saw somebody in the Army who was clipping safety wire, and it went in his eye, and he had to go to the hospital, and they had to take it out, and it happened so fast. So safety glasses are a serious thing. They're not only serious for automotive things, but for yard work, for house. It's just good to have a good pair. So first off, there's a standard, and it's called Z87 Plus. Again, Elise, she read all of this. And some of these standards, what they're gonna do is they're gonna tell you that they've been essentially tested, or they conform to a certain form of a safety standard, right? We're just gonna simplify everything because it gets really complicated. Now, I'm gonna jump over to shooting glasses right away so you guys have an idea of what I'm talking about here. And I even wrote like how much they cost. These shooting glasses are 14 bucks, right? But the cool thing about this is that it is Z87 Plus standard. It's impact resistant, UV rated, and it's a military ballistic rated, and it's got a hard coat polycarbonate lens. I think I already said that. They fit nice, and essentially they're not saying that you could take a bullet to these glasses. What they're talking about is a impact, and if something ricochets or something like that. I think there's like a certain thing where it's called high speed particles, low energy. So I'm assuming, if you're sanding stuff, if you're blowing stuff, nothing that's, extremely high velocity, but these are pretty nice. I mean, for shooting glasses, they feel good. They're pretty good. They are made by Smith & Wesson, so Wesson, it's a gun company. I like these. I'm actually gonna use these for shooting because they're cheap, they have the right stuff, and I like it. So we started trying out safety glasses. Like, we'd wear them, Elise and I got some pink ones so she could try them. And one of the things we were looking for is comfort. Elise was saying that if she wears certain glasses, they give her a headache because they press into her head and she doesn't like it. And it makes sense because we all have different size noggins. We all have different size heads. And you want to feel comfortable. You don't want them to be too tight. And one of the things I was looking at is how they feel and also the construction of them. And of course, these aren't very expensive. A lot of these are like 10, 20 bucks. These cheapo ones, they seem to work good. Like this one right here feels very nice, but I'm not a fan of the printing on it. It's real cheap. It says Uvex on it. And I really, even though it's a Honeywell brand, I really feel like whenever something looks cheap, I really don't trust it. So then we're going to move on to the next ones, which I really like, and we're going to go ahead and tell you what brand it is right here. And I like these. I got these for my wife. They're pink, but they offer them in black, and these fit nice. They look nice. They are Z87 approved plus, so they're impact resistant, scratch resistant, and fog resistant. So these are really nice. Elise liked these the most because they were adjustable. They were allowed it. They weren't too much pressure on the head, and she was a big fan of these as well. Again, like 13 bucks. But let's talk about some of the ones that I did not like. So look at these. These kind of look like the nerdy glasses, right? Some type of like engineering glasses. One thing, of course, they look cool. They have like these side protectors here, but what I don't like is when you put them on, you lose some of your peripheral vision because of the frame. I'm not a fan. So there's a lot of these on Amazon, and I was just like, if I'm working with safety glasses, I'm not trying to look cool, I'm trying to be protected. And I'm losing some vision because of the frame, and I'm not a fan of that. So, of course, some of the ones we got just feel real cheap. Again, safety glasses are supposed to be essentially disposable items. They're not supposed to last you for years. But, you know, the main thing is that there is a variance within companies, and we're trying to find the best ones. Now, when I was in the military, this is the ones that they actually gave us. They're Wiley X's. And they're crazy, though, because you could switch out the lenses, the polarized lenses. And this is what we wore in the military. Like, we wore these in the Army. I wore these in Afghanistan and everything. And these are expensive, I mean, for safety glasses. And, of course, you could put polarized glasses to make them sunglasses as well. And the thing about these is, like, I have a connection with them. And of course, they have all types of ratings on them. You know, they're like shatterproof, 100% UV, adjustable. You know, they're supposed to be good for shooting as well. And so they're like safety glasses, and they're, you know, all kinds of stuff, interchangeable lenses. They feel good. They have a good construction. They're clear. I mean, in my opinion, they're neat, but if you don't want to spend 40, 50 bucks. Now, a lot of us do wear regular prescription glasses, and I wanted to make a note that they do make safety glasses that fit over prescription glasses. Now, unfortunately, I actually have like this weird glare because of like how the light is hitting. So in my opinion, these work if like you're trying to just go on a whim, or if you don't want to spend a lot of money. But they actually do sell like full-blown prescription glasses on the internet. I had LASIK, so I don't need that. So they sell nice safety glasses, but they have you know, a safety you know, Z87 plus shatterproof, impact resistant, scratch-free lens with a prescription on it. But of course, you have these glasses that if you want to wear your regular ones, you could just put over it. They do offer those as well. I'll put a link in the description too if you need those. Now, when I ordered these, I ordered a set of these, and the reason why is that we do yard work all the time, and I love these. Like, these are some of my favorite ones. Like, I absolutely love this. And you put this on, and it feels incredible. Like, it's airtight. Like, it's a goggle. This has everything. It's the Z87 plus. It's the impact resistance. These goggles by DeWalt, in my opinion, like, this is my favorite thing I found over everything. Because, like, I mean, for 11 bucks, right? I think 11 bucks. This is crazy. Like, this is good to have in your garage if you're gonna go work on a tree, if you're gonna do anything that you think could possibly need a good set of goggles for, like, you know, protective safety goggles. In my opinion, this is the ones that I'm gonna recommend. These are amazing. Like, have these in your garage. You will find a reason to use these. And then for shooting or whatever, I recommend these. They're simple, you know, inexpensive, made by a gun company. They're talking about polycarbonate resistance. This is going to be your simple, just target practice, shooting range, pair of glasses, safety glasses, and I think they're nice. And then I'm going to be personally recommending two different ones, right? I'm going to be recommending these right here, and this is the brand. I mean, I'm getting so many brands confused, but here's the brand for this one. I'm going to recommend this one for me because I like this one. It feels the nicest. And then if you have any, like my wife, if you feel like you have any issues with fitment, these are adjustable. So I'm going to put the link for these. And these are nice too. They're very nice. And honestly, these do feel a little bit more tighter, and these are not very tight on your head, which but they're not loose either. So honestly, these two are winners. This one's adjustable, and my wife liked this one a lot. And so I'm going to put the link for both of these. And what I recommend is order these 4, and then between these two, pick which one you like, or keep them both. Again, this one right here is 13 bucks, and I don't know, this one's probably around the same price. But guys, I hope you like this video. Like I said, you know, when you're looking at safety glasses, you know, there's ultraviolet, there's stuff for radiation, for welding. There's all kinds of markings on here. And we got a bunch of glasses. We tried different ones. And the ones we're offering, they do have the requirements for safety per their product description. But I hope you now have a set of safety glasses you could order and you could be safe. Thank you for watching.